Greetings, it's New Zealand naturopath Eric Bakker. I'm the author of a book called Candida Crusher and also the creator of this YouTube channel called Candida Crusher. Thanks so much for checking out my video. I've done quite a lot of videos on different types of seeds and grains and nuts on this channel, but I don't think I've spoken much about quinoa or quinoa. I think a lot of people call it quinoa. So quinoa is a kind of a seed, it's not really a grain, and about 90% plus of the world's production of this really nice seed comes really from Bolivia and Peru in South America. In fact, incredible amount of tonnage now is coming out of those two countries, and there's an increasing awareness of this particular type of a seed that many people are starting to eat in the Western world. Now, this isn't a new kind of a food at all. It's been around in South America. I just had a look on Wikipedia. I think it's been around probably for a couple of thousand years. So many people have eaten this kind of a seed for a long period of time. They've made flours out of it, breads out of it. They've cooked it in different kinds of savory and sweet dishes. There's many different ways you can eat it. There's no doubt it is a really good food to eat, whether you have a yeast infection or not. It's gluten-free. Not that I really think that makes a big difference when you've got a yeast infection. I quite like it cooked in chicken stock. So I'll often make up a very nice beef or chicken stock and then drain some of that out and then use that stock to actually cook grains in it, like brown rice or quinoa. So quinoa is very nice cooked in a chicken stock, and I often have it as a side serve, or cook it and then mix it in with a salad with different greens and put maybe some walnuts or some other kinds of seeds like pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds in through that. You can bake it, you can make bread out of the flour. There are a lot of different things you can do with quinoa. You can even make little patties or cakes out of it, or little croquette kind of things out of it. There's lots and lots and lots of recipes on the internet on what to do with this beautiful seed. You can get black quinoa, you can get a golden colored one, you can get a red one. There are different types you can get. When I went to Anaheim this year to Expo West, a very big nutritional expo, I couldn't believe how many people I saw there from South America that were selling different types of quinoa. So it's becoming a very big popular food in the Western world, and so it should be. It's a very healthy food to eat. It's also got traces of omega-3 in it, I just discovered, alpha-linoleic acid, so small amounts of omega-3. It's very high in lysine, which is great because that inhibits the viral replication of herpes viruses. So for cold sores, genital herpes, it's very good for inhibition of those kinds of viral problems. It's actually very good for the immune system because there are different studies that are showing it's got a good anti-inflammatory and antioxidant aspects about it. It's high in manganese and zinc and copper and potassium and molybdenum and a lot of the trace elements as well that are hard to get from certain types of foods. So I totally endorse quinoa. I think it's a great food to eat. And I think you should just buy a small amount and just try to add it into your diet. But try and cook it in the chicken stock. It's quite a good tip. And one of my patients told me about that a few years ago. And since I've done that, I found it to have a delicious flavor about it. Of course, you can just cook it in plain water. Now, quinoa does contain stuff called saponins, which can give it a foamy, soapy, bittery kind of a taste. So some people say put it in, rinse it under water and rub the grains a bit together under cold water and rinse them to clear a bit of the bitterness off it. I've not really found it to be a problem, but again, it could depend on the type of quinoa that you buy. So definitely get a good quality one from your health food store. Look out for some good recipes on the internet and experiment with it. It's a great food for candida yeast infection, so I highly recommend that you include a little bit of this into your diet. Start small. If you haven't eaten it before, don't start with large amounts every day. So just include it in your diet alongside other kinds of grains and seeds, and I think you'll go quite well. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to click on the link below if you haven't got my Candida report. Quite a good report there on what foods you can eat and a shopping list for you. And subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.